Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Thunder and the Hurricanes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jake Rogers will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Brian Cannon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. So 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Grace is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
The right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Standing in now, Scott Franchise, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runner goes for second. Hit on the ground out to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Mike Hayes is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Worthing at second. Franchise is over at first with 1 away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
The first baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Milton Otto, and their runners at the corners now. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that's in.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Bret Sanders is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, Austin Leach. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's going to beat me.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the score.
Now batting, Brad Jones, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Set to go now, Race. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If the offense didn't already know, the man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And another foul ball. The 1-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 54.
Here's the pitch. This is popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box now, Michael Lopez. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Hal.
Now in the box, Hal Hale took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Set to get his day started, Franklin Leach. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he lays off there, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Now, he did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. At the plate, Buford slugger, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Franchise will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
To the plate now, Bubba McCann. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Out of play off to the right.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And there he goes towards second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 home. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Worthing will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bret Sanders, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Cannon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there are two away now.
The center fielder, Worthing.
Digging in, Saul Worthing. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Two-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And that is in there for a two-out base knock. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Into the box, Scott Franchise. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. So here now's the pitcher, Jake Rogers. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Rogers.
At the knees, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
The center fielder.
Stepping in, Austin Leach. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
So now to the plate, Marcus Rogers. 1-0 the count. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hamby is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back, first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Jones, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. The 0-1. Popped him up. Hayes is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Hayes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
2-0 now. And the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Riding in once again, Milton Otto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Blake Hamby. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. McCann is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hugh Grace. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The 1-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner.
1-1.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate now, Franklin Leach, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
To 1-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in, Buford Slugger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And they take the lead. It's gone. Buford Slugger has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
box now, Bubba McCann. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Swing hard liner to left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, David King, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Still only one out in the inning. Another throw over. Here comes the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners on first with one down. Three and one.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Three-two pitch. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. We're through four. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Michael Lopez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In now, Hal Hale. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. It's a tall task to throw him out stealing the bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Now the 2-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
The pitcher, Bret Sanders, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. After the walk, a quick check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Now to the plate, Brian Cannon, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box, Saul Worthing, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi is on top here, 2-0. Settling in now, Jake Rogers.
The pitcher, Jake Rogers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Leach.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Leach. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's good.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Oh, that's out.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcus.
Digging in once again, Marcus Rogers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Brad Jones waits on deck. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready for another shot now. Brad Jones. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit in the air to center field. Worthing is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 14, Grace.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Grace. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Now the 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Leading off the inning, Scott Franchise, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Scott Franchise.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now to the plate, Mike Hayes. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, and it's even at 1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And the pitch.
That's ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Standing in now, Milton Otto, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Blake Hamby, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate, Michael Lopez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pops this one up. Leach is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Mississippi leads it 2-1. Aram Kirk enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding in, Franklin Leach.
The second baseman, Franklin Leach.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Buford Slugger will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bubba McCann.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bubba McCann. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball 1.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. Kirk is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
We got a full count.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So digging in now, Hal Hale. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Derek Mueller will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Turner King is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Corey Esparza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
In now, Brian Cannon, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Mueller, just 24 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Bounce it to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And to score from third, the tying run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Saul Worthing. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Scott Franchise. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Martin McKinley is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. At the plate now, Mike Hayes. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. Nothing in one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Leach takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
In now, Milton Otto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Right there for strike one. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
One and 2. Here it is. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And we are tied 2-2. James Rain gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Into the box now, David King will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
David King.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. 2-2 the count.
3 and 2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Turner King. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And it's quickly 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 1-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hamby comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Austin Leach.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Austin Leach. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given him the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through with a clutch here.
Standing in now, Marcus Rogers, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. The 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Blake Hamby. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
A high fastball is in there. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he misses, 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Line drive to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
So now to the plate, Michael Lopez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is 1-2.
And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. In now, Hal Hale. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
The pitcher, number 56.
Andrew Arellano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Andrew Arellano.
A ball and no strikes. With runners in scoring position this season, Arellano is exactly a 1 for 3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
It's 2-0 now. Arellano A native Floridian. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pinch.
First and second now, one man out. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brian Cannon, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's 4-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Roll. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Your attention, please. Now,
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Into the box, Saul Worthing, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Scott Franchise. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Nipped the corner, 2-2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Tennessee is on top 4-2. John Lawton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Brad Jones.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. At 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping in, Hugh Grace. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Heading out towards shallow right. Franchise will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the second baseman, Franklin Leach.
At the plate, Franklin Leach. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Three and oh now. From the stretch. And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit.
The batter, not shortstop, Buford Slugger.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Buford Slugger, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. Two walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
A 1-0 delivery.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And gone! And the lead has changed here in the 8th. So a 3-run shot to left center. They've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him, because he's killing them.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Chaz Hale will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And this is low, ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The batter, the catcher, David King.
So stepping in, David King. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. high strike there, and it's 1-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Outside, 2-1. Popped up, Otto in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Rob Lee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Mike Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Milton Otto. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That evens it up 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, King. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Now at the plate, Blake Hamby. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it, and that's in there, base hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
To the plate now, Michael Lopez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on at first is in time to get him. And the Hurricanes have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
And that's what he gets paid to do, shutting them down for another save. That's an even 100 for his career. So congrats are in order. I'm sure he's going to tuck that ball away and put it in his trophy room.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Mississippi came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Harry Wilson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Rob Lee earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the 66ers and the Arrows. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Tug Lawler, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping into the box, Monty Smith. He will lead this one off today.
For the 66, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Smith.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. The 301st of his career. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that's going to wake everyone up. First pitch of the game. Now you understand why the manager puts this beast in the leadoff spot.
Stepping in now, Tyler Blackwell, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The shortstop, Luis Rojas.
So striding in, Luis Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Standing in now, Dallas Phillips. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 7 homers, 27 driven in. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tierney is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first. Uranus is out in front, 1-0. Benjamin Sanders, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Now at the plate, Adam Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Arrows, the left fielder, Adam Turner.
Pitch on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Around first. He's digging for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Turner takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
At the plate now, Alton Kramer. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go. Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Chet Tierney.
Stepping up now, Chet Tierney. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On, he pops it up. Watts in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Again, a 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Set to get his day started, Antonio Nunez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Nunez, 33 years old. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 1 inning in the books here, all tied at 1-1. Ready now, McGee. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting 5th, the third baseman,
Striding into the box, Ty Watts. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Before the first pitch, a check at first. As a look, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
A ball and a strike now. Two and 1.
2-1.
McGee leads off second with nobody out. Popped up. Kramer shading to his right. 1 away.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Max Morrison.
At the plate, Max Morrison, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Butts is there. 2 gone.
Batting it, the catcher, Orlando Schultz.
Set to get his day started, Orlando Schultz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. The set and the 1-1. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mohamed Butts. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider laid off for a ball.
1-1.
2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Rolando Valido, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back. One pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box, Devin Myers, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. The 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, Robinson Schwabenland, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Benjamin Sanders. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 12.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Monty Smith.
So striding forward now, Monty Smith. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
No balls and 1 strike. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And he fouls this one off. Liner towards second. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance. Tyler Blackwell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. 2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Tug Lawler. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tug Lawler.
Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. McGee ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in now, Adam Turner, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, that was a great moment for him and his team, but unfortunately, it's the only run they put up on the board so far this ball game. They need to find a way to get this offense going.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Alton Kramer. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate, Luis Rojas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball outside.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That evens it up 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball. Full count.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dallas Phillips.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dallas Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. Ball 1.
1-0.
2-0 now.
2-0 to count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, McGee. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Chet Tierney.
The right fielder, Chet.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
They have him play perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
At the plate, Antonio Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. One out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Digging in, Muhammad Butts, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-1. The 1-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing and a looper to left. In comes the left fielder. He's there, but oh, he missed it. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, they're definitely starting to tee off on him now, and I do think it's a result of what we were just talking about. He seems to be laboring and not putting the ball where he wants to because of it. I think they've got to make a move here.
Francisco Betancourt answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate now, Rolando Valido, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. For the current campaign, Valido is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hit or home run guy right here. Fouled off. Valido is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Devin Myers, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Ready on 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and 2. Here it is.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We played 4 full. The Arrows lead it 2-1. Stepping into the box, Ty Watts. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's another 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Max Morrison will be next. And he fouls this one off. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Into the box, Max Morrison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fouled off. Morrison swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 1-1 pitch. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Orlando Schultz. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Fouled away. So a full count now. Might have gone after ball 4 there, as this one's fouled away off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weekly hit to third. He's got to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Robinson Schwaben.
For the error, the catcher, Robinson Schwabenland.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out to left. Morrison arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The pitcher, number 30, Tug.
Digging in, Tug Lawler. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's down.
Ready with the 1-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
1 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Turner.
Ready once again, Adam Turner comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. Two out, nobody on. That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
1 strike.
Ripped down the line. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nate Sweeney will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Nate Sweeney.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Monty Smith.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Monty Smith. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
To the plate now, Tyler Blackwell, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Luis Rojas.
Into the box now, Luis Rojas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Hayden Norwood enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Norwood.
Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Alton Kramer.
First baseman, Alton Kramer.
From the stretch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99. Yes, Tierney.
Stepping up to the plate, Chet Tierney. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fielded cleanly, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, Antonio Nunez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. He used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Muhammad Butts stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 4-1 ball game. Into the box, Rolando Valido, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And that misses. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Morrison will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1. Now in the box, Dallas Phillips. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hits this one hard the other way, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
So now to the plate, McGee, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Angelo Love is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Love. The third baseman.
Stepping in now, Ty Watts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Lays off 2-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
At the plate now, Max Morrison. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here's the 0-1.
Ball.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Orlando Schultz. Lays off 1-0. No hits to this point. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 1-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Turner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Arrows lead this one 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Edward Potter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cletus Martin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 8, Cletus Martin.
He's set, and the pitch. Devin Myers tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now, Robinson Schwabenland, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The pitcher, number 55, Angelo Love.
Will Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Will Hernandez.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hernandez, a Cuban-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Robert Olson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Robert Olson.
Ben Kohler will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For the 66ers, the left fielder, Ben Kohler.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 to him now. Strike taken up in the zone.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a big moment here, and standing in, Monty Smith, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
(4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Ball 1.
Running 11, 1-1.
Runners on the move for second. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Kohler grounds 3rd and is striding for home. Safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Blackwell. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Hank Hansen is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box now, Luis Rojas. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
No, that's the ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A runner at second, nobody out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. To short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The first baseman, number 99, Dallas Phillips.
Digging in and looking for more, Dallas Phillips. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Down low.
Low for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready to take his hacks again. McGee, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
So far on the year, McGee is carrying around his sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Up high. 2-1 now. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Uranus leads this one 5-4. Ben Kohler takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Blake Newman will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Casey Quick will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup. Now at the plate, Adam Turner. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Alton Kramer. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now back, right fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Stepping in, Chet Tierney. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back in standing. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball down low.
1-0 count. Here it is. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Runner's going. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Antonio Nunez is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Coming to the plate now, Antonio Nunez. He's set. Here it comes.
Yep.
Comes set. The 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Gets the sign. The 2-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And the count will be full. 2 out here and a runner at second. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Digging in, Muhammad Butts. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here's the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Riding in once again, Rolando Valido, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And now everybody's running. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. Christopher Meadows enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Ty Watts. First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate, Casey Quick.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
One pitch on its way.
Ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in, Orlando Schultz. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Meadows is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. 2 out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Eddie Lunkowskis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Devin Myers. First pitch of the at-bat. Late square, and this is popped up. Munkauskas is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Now at the plate, Robinson Schwabenland. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
1-0.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Trevor Lauderdale will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Right on the inside, Black with the slider, laid off but called the strike. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Munkauskas, 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the 66ers have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The 66ers get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Edward Potter earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Eddie Munkauskas wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign.